Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. Yeah, we're back in Indiana, and I'm heading to the shop to pick up a piece of equipment. Oh, geez, people in the road. Get off the sidewalk. Why are people on the sidewalk? It's crazy. I think this is my turn. Dennis, hello, how are you? Hey Jonathan, how are you? Andy, hello. How's Andy today? It's Thursday. That means tomorrow's Friday. Getting close to the weekend. Addie tells me Monday's their last day of school. This coming Monday. A little bit earlier than what I anticipated. I thought they were going to talking about the 18th, but that's the 14th. They're really not doing much in school anyway. Andy's fine. Are you sure, Andy? You been better? Well, there's days like that. You have days like that. Some days are better than others. I get to thinking when things aren't well, there's always tomorrow, and a lot of times you get a fresh start on a new day. So I usually, if I have a bad day, I'll go to bed early, get a good night's sleep, hope that the next day's better. Some days that's as good as it's going to get. Dustin, how's Dustin doing? Dustin, God, everybody's crappy today. Dustin says he's crappy. Jonathan says it's not his best day. I could care less about what my day's doing. Not about your guys' day. But I've had one of those days where I just don't care about anything. I didn't really even want to live stream today. I told Carol this morning, I said, you know, I just don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing anything today. But it's scheduled. And I'm here. So I guess you're not moving to Tennessee? Is that the girl? Oh, I had some sheep. Let me feed the sheep while I'm up here. Or I'll certainly forget. Oh, they're constructing the water. I see. Where's the feed trough? Uh-oh. There it is. Well, there's the pipes and stuff. They've got it all barricaded. That's the water. This must be the feed over here. If I can get to it, they've got it all barricaded up there. Isn't that the feed right there? Grass not accepted here. So, okay, wait a minute now. Which one's the feed then? Okay, that's the water. All right, so they got water. They must be piping it from the shed. Okay, so they're running pipes from the shed, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking to the wrong. Dustin's girlfriend, bro. I'm sorry, John. Jonathan, I'm sorry. When I saw girlfriend, you're the one we were talking to. Yes, Tuesday about that. And I didn't see that it was Dustin. Sorry about that, guys. Well, that's too bad, Dustin. Hopefully you can work it out. Right, let me get out of here. Okay, so, yeah, I've got to do something a little bit different here. I'm using a different system, and the chat's in a completely different area than it normally is for me. And I'm not able to look at it as often, and it's not as easy to see. Let me see if I can move it over onto the other screen here. Hey, Revat, how you doing? How's Rebot doing today? All right, onward we go. So I put some electronics in on the farm. I'm going to drop a little bit of the grass in here so that I've got some in storage, and I'm going to sell the rest. But see, if I've got I put some electronics in, so let's see. Should have put it on the end. All right, let's dump this. Walk around, make sure it works. Yep, it's piling up the grass there. Sweet. Can't remember where I left off. We'll find it. Gotta get, let me stop this. I know I need the money, but let's see here. I need to get that tractor's not big enough. Is there nobody in the Deere? There's nobody in the Deere. Let's get John out there. I think John's kind of in the field. Yeah, he is. Okay, this is really slow. Let's kick in some boots. He can run. Okay, look, it's got the nitrogen seems a little low. What the heck? Is it really? I need to check the nitrogen level. And then I bought a new seeder. And I didn't have a cultivator that's modded. The only cultivator I had was a cultivator from the game, and I didn't like it. Go too slow for one thing. Let me drop this. Right now, is this fertilizer? Or is this lime? This fertilizer. Why did I take it out? I don't remember. Was I liming? I might have been. Okay, before I fill it up, though, let me make sure what I was doing. Oh, I didn't know that this thing had an automatic opener. When you drive up to fertilizer, it'll automatically open itself. I didn't notice that. I think I've always manually done it. Well. Okay. No values detected yet, it says.
How many stars would you rate it? From customers make better choices.
God, Alexa, shut the hell up. All right, well, it looks like the target level has been reached, so I don't know. Because it's not going to put any on. So, all right, that means that we can go ahead and seed. Okay. You'll find someone else. I thought you said it wasn't you. Now you guys just get me confused. I don't know who dropped a girlfriend or who didn't. Maybe it was me. Okay, so let's see if we can get out of here with this big monster. It's not terribly large. I think it's 18 meters. All right, I don't have a cedar, do I? I do have a cedar. Let's see if it's the same one. I think it is. It says this one is a mod. So let me see if I can center this. Turn the seat on. And lower it. And let's seed this field. Well, getting to know somebody before you move to another country is probably a good idea. yes, I would think it'd be very hard to get to know somebody on the internet because they can say and do and act any way they want, and you really don't know what the person is like. Unless you're, 24 hours a day, somebody can be an angel for at least a few hours at a time. Did you see that sign floating up in the air? It's been there. I've seen it before. I think it's permanently up there. Well, Andy, you can keep him there if you'd like. Most of us wouldn't care. You guys need more politicians over there, don't you? Hey, Double Lot. That's Double Lot doing today. You're playing truck multiplayer. Which one? American truck or European? God, I haven't played so long. The multiplayer that they used to have was so bad. We quit playing it a couple years ago. It was so bad. I don't know if they've got a new one or if they've improved the old one. It was a third-party thing, the one we used. And it was awful. Hoss and I tried to play together one night. And we'd be driving on the freeway, and I'd want to get in the left lane and him in the right, and we were just going to kind of tool side by side kind of a thing. His truck was a mile in front of me, then it was a half a mile behind me, and then instantly it would appear beside me, and then the next thing you know, it was a quarter mile back down the road. It just rubber banded all over the place. It was just almost impossible to play. All right, so it's a new program then. I don't know. I might have to dig it out. I haven't played either one of those games for, gosh, almost a year. I put a couple of new mods in today. This is one of them. This is the Great Plains Cedar. And I just wanted it to go a little bit faster. So this is a mod. It's my mod that I made when I first started 19. I didn't know where it was. I couldn't find it. And it wasn't in the OneDrive. I found it in a folder on my other PC, my rendering PC, my workhorse PC. I found it over there. Linda, hello, how are you? Linda Talons. Thanks for stopping by. How are you today? So anyway, I put a couple of mods in today. This one, I found a couple of new cultivators because I didn't have a modded cultivator, and the reason why I wanted a modded cultivator is because the in-game ones, they do about 6, 7, 8, 9 miles an hour. I wanted one that did about 12, maybe 13 miles an hour. And I couldn't find one, so I've got an international harvester that I've modded up to. It'll go up to 15 miles an hour. But you can you can always regulate that, either by your cruise control or your accelerator. You can go like this. I could crawl with this if I wanted to. Well, glad you're doing well today. All right, so we've got this seeded. Let's see what we got here. Okay, nitrogen is perfect. Now that's odd, because if you remember earlier, it didn't say anything about the nitrogen. So we've got wheat, it's growing, and we've got perfect pH and perfect nitrogen. So we're set to go on this. Let's get this seeder put away. No, I don't pay attention to that double lot. For one thing, are they from the game itself? That's the first question you want to ask. When they're hyping up a game, they're going to show you the very best. It may not be part of the game. Uh-oh. What did I run into? Oh, geez, no wonder. Somebody's not paying attention. They'll show you computer graphics that are just wonderful looking. It was early on that they used to do a lot of this. You'd see a game and oh my God, it looked fantastic, and then you'd buy the game and it would be stick people. But what? Where'd all the characters go? You were showing us in the previews. Well, although it wasn't actually part of the game, there was some CGI stuff they put together to make it look good. Okay, so let me show you what I got. I've got that seeder I just showed you. Cultivators. I found myself putting together. This one is an old one that I used to have. This one came from 17. I brought over to 19. And I haven't used it forever. It's a pretty simple harrow cultivator. Nothing special. It looks pretty light if you need something light. And then I got this international case I put together. This one's cool. It's a little bit heavier. It's got the almost plow type shears on the front part and then the tines in the back to smooth it out. It's a 4-bar Tiger harrow. You can switch it up to a 2-bar. So you've got the 4 bars here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can add a 2 bar to it on the back. You got 3 bar you can put on, and then a 4 bar is the big one. The big one. Big one. So you can put a rear hitch on it if you want to. I don't know why. Anyway, I got this one, and I put it up to 15 miles an hour. It's 18.2 meters. I don't need it right now, so we'll leave it at that. Let's grab Surge, run down the road here. I got more grass to pick up. Need to check out some fields because I need another field. I only own one field. I've got a little bit of money and I've got some grass to sell. Although I actually want to put the grass. God, this truck is dirty. Give it a wash job. I want to go inspect the field or two. I prefer the ones closer to the farm, but let's see if the one that I turned back in, they haven't seeded it yet. And this one is not very big. I guess I could buy it though. There's no reason why I couldn't buy it. And then, of course, then we have to jump the river. Well, it's not really a river. We have to jump the river now to get to other fields. This one's not too large either. And there's nothing on it. I'm hoping that they'll seed them before I buy them. Yeah, these are both ready to work, but I want to get the crop off of them, so I don't have to waste money on seed if I'm going to buy the field. Let's buy this one, just because eventually we'll own it. Yeah, it's not very big, but let's pick it up. Oh, if I remember right, these sold together. Oh, I don't want to do that then. They do sell together. I want this one to be seeded first. All right, I'm not in that big a hurry. Let's wait. We'll wait. We've got one ready to go, and those will be seeded pretty soon. I'll pick them up. Let's get back to the grass. Find out where we left off. Actually, could have started anywhere. I didn't need to go to where I left off. But what the heck? Do it right. I got to get it before the grass grows back. It's almost where I can't see it. When's that game supposed to come out anyway? Have they said? Or have they just given you second quarter, first quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter? Fourth quarter. So sometime around the holidays. So I don't have any way of making money right at the moment. That's why I'm doing grass. I'm going to turn it into silage and see if we can make a little money that way. All right, she's almost full here. So let me run this over to the silo. And let's see, I think I bought some cows. Let's put a little grass in where the cows are at. I think I only bought like 2 cows. I can't recall. Oh, shoot. I put that guy in the way. I got a couple of cows. They don't want much. Cows really eat a lot in this game. Turkeys fly in the fall. Ah! Uh-oh. Tractor's almost too big for this. I don't know if I can get out of here without hitting that fence. Somebody didn't design this very good. Must have been me. I think I can. If I used a John Deere's a little bit smaller. It'd make that corner easier, I think. I think he's on vacation. He might have went somewhere. He said he was on vacation this week. But he didn't really say he was going anywhere, but maybe he did. Maybe he decided to take a day. Get the kids out of the house. Kids are out of school. They got out a week or so ago in Texas. My kids are still in school. Until Monday. Next Monday, I think they get out. So the plumbers made it out to the farm here. They're putting the water system in. You can see the pipes are ready to go there. So I should have water in a day or two. Yeah, that's always what it meant for me. Well, especially since Scorpion took vacation, I don't think his wife did. So she's probably given him a list to go through. Some good grass, yeah. All right, let's clean this field up here. I don't know why they don't let the cattle out to graze, or in the sheep as well. Sheep will destroy the pasture because the sheep they eat everything. I mean, they pull it out by the roots. Horses destroy pasture ground too, and especially if you've got sprinkler system, horses will just stomp a sprinkler system to atoms. This thing's like a big vacuum cleaner. Hey, I'm full up again. Yeah, I don't know if I can get in this way. I got out okay. Let's go this other way. I don't know why it kept that barn there. I can't really use it. It's not very big. But I could put small equipment in there. I've got to pick up a tanker too because I've got digistate that comes out of this system. I'm about ready for a dew. Soup du jour here. While I'm depositing the grass. Fly birds, fly. Those birds are weird. They just come right out of the ground. Every time I see that, I think of that old, was it a poem or a song? That they bake blackbirds in a pie. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. So every time I see the birds flying out of the ground, I think, well, they could have been flying right out of a pie. I like pie. I don't think I like blackberry pie, but, or not blackberry, blackbird pie. I guess you used to eat everything back in the day. Nothing better than roadkill, you know. Whatever they found lying dead on the road. There's dinner. Invite the family over. Ground looks a little dusty underneath the grass. Right, I lost count. I can't remember how many loads I got, but I got at least 4 loads, I think, off this cutting. Not bad. Got a little left on the ground here. Sheepies, grow some wool so I can sell it. All right, let me grab this soup du jour. Good old Mountain Dew. Pop the top. Take a big swig. Oh, man, that's cold and refreshing. That first sip is always so good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, I got off. I was stuck on the meter there, on the display. Was that John in the truck? I can't remember. He's pulled a little bit further off there. All right, now where am I going to store this monster? You know, I could have stored it right there because that's basically where I'm going to use it. Two cows. Yeah, it's too many. Well, I started the farm off with absolutely no money. I had one piece of land, no money, and no equipment. So with the one piece of land, I had to lease equipment. I had absolutely nothing. So I couldn't afford anything. So when I got a couple thousand set aside, I went ahead and said, well, I'm gonna start the cattle up. I'll start them with 2 cows. And then when I make a little bit more money, I'll buy a couple more cattle. So we'll see how that goes. Now I'm to a spot where I can't do anything. So let me see how the field's coming. I can't water the animals because the water's not done yet. The plumbers haven't finished. If I speed up time a little so that crop grows, that'll give the plumbers time to finish the water system here. Hey, they left some pretty nice tools out there. Look, you've already made a mess, you pigs. How'd you get it clear out here? These guys must be projectile pukers. Ooh, the grass is growing. All right, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me go to the house, and I'll take the rest of the day off. All right. I can't get through the trees. Shift and Z. I'll put a little 12 hours in here and see how that gets. Okay. Let's look at the crops. Still growing. Now you got to remember I'm not playing on... Oh, it just caught up. Well, that was quick. Never mind. Looks like the grass is up. And let's see if they got the water in. They did. They got the water in. They did it in within 48 hours. And the sheep are still pigs. You guys want a little bit of water? There you go. All right, let's check the cattle. Okay, they're still working on the cattle. So the plumbers didn't finish. They did finish the job up there. If I remember right, I did the sheep pen first. And then came over here because it cost me, I think, $2,000-3,000. I haven't done the pigs yet, but I don't have any. So I have a little bit of money. Let's get the plumbers back out here. Yeah, it cost $4,300 to install, and it's $18 a day to keep the water flowing. All right, there we go. So let's grab a combine and we can get to work. I'm going to run over and see if the neighbors... Well, we'll get our combine, get it going. Can't worry about the neighbors. Okay, Scorpion's in the combine, but we don't need that corn header. Let's get the regular header. And just for now... I'm going to drop the corn header right out here. It's kind of out of the way. And we'll head out to the field. If we can make it through that gate. If I was building the farm, I think I'd take into consideration the size of equipment I was going to have, and I'd make the gate a little bit wider. I mean, I could barely get a car through there. And look at the roads are more like sidewalks. This road would be considered a sidewalk in the United States. I'm going to drop the header here. Okay, let's open her up. Put the wheels away first. Whoops. And open up the combine. And let's see, what did we have on here before? I don't think I had a windrow, so let me see. Enable straw swap. Yes, we want to do that. So we must have had corn or something, I think. Wait a minute. Did I have a course set up for that? I did not. Okay, I tell you what, make it easier. Let's put that back. I keep hitting the wrong damn button. See that. All right, let's go in here and we're going to set the width first. Set the auto width is 29.53. We don't have an offset. That's good. I don't want one. We're going to set A. And we're just going to go as straight as we can go for a little bit. Go back in, set B. Harvest. Add that. Select it, and then let's go back and okay, I want to do the ends because I have a hard time turning around on the end because of those trees. So I'm going to do around here. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. What's going on? Is it not ready? It looks ready. Stop. It says it's ready to harvest, but it doesn't want to. What is going on? Why are the wheels down? They weren't. They were halfway down or something. That's weird. They're not coming all the way up. 420 blackbirds. 420 blackbirds? I thought it was 4 and 20. So that'd be 24. Robin stays better. Ooh, I don't want to ask how you know that. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but it's, well, I guess it is. Why is the header all messed up? Must be that the ground is flat. The header's at an angle there. But it seems to be getting the weed. I guess that's the important part. Jonathan says, this unchant. It threw it away. Didn't like it. I have a combine that's modded to have either a rigid, it's got a rigid mount, or it's got a mount that swivels, so that if the ground is uneven, the header actually swivels to the left and the right. So yeah, this header's not very big because the combine's not very big. It's such a small farm that I can't put a big combine on. If I do, I wouldn't be able to get it through the gates, and it wouldn't fit on the farm. The farm is so small. All right, let's reset this. That's not going to work. It's not wide enough. Let's reset it here. turn on the GPS, and we're off. Oh boy, there's no way I can pronounce that name. But hello. How are you today? Jared, the Red. Hey, Jared, I haven't seen you in a while. Are you ready for summer, Jared? Hey, Jared, did you ever get your lawn mowing business going? Weren't you putting together a summer lawn mowing business? I tell you what, I'd hire you if you was in my area. I'm looking for a landscaper. I've got a pretty good sized backyard. The front yard's not too bad. I do it with an electric mower. The back I've got a riding lawnmower. I got about, it's not a large area, it's at least a quarter acre. And I don't want to do it, so I'm looking to hire somebody because it's not just mowing the grass, there's a lot of landscaping to do. I've got a couple of ponds back there and landscaping, you know what I mean? Trees and flowers and stuff like that, and I don't want to do it. I'm going to hire somebody to do it. I don't know what they charge, but to start with, I'd be willing to pay $100 a month just to come mow the lawn and keep the weeds out. Yeah, somebody threw some bamboo out in the empty. There's a space behind my house that butts up to a levee, a dike. Oh, it's just a dirt dike, and basically what it is, well, they've just put a big mound of dirt back there. It's a ways away from my house. It's not right directly behind my property. There's a little swampy area behind there, though. Little forested area. And somebody threw a plant out there that had bamboo in it. And so bamboo started to come into the yard. And so I've been fighting that for the last couple of years. And I finally got it kind of killed off. It's almost impossible to kill off. You need a panda or something to chew it up. Oh, that's too bad, Jared. Could probably make a little bit of money in the summertime doing something like that. All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do another headland on this end for the simple reason I don't like windrow outside of the field. And the combine gets full of crop. And by the time it threshes it, you're 10 yards down the road. So the windrow ended up going past the field. So I don't really like that. I want my windrow left in the field. So I'm going to do this. And then the windrow should stay in the field. Your parents pay you? See, I was willing to pay my kids to mow the lawn, and I provided them a riding lawnmower, and they still wouldn't do it. I still ended up having to do it. So when they'd come over and say, "Dad, can we, borrow the car?" Nope. Didn't do your chores. Hey, John Tice is in the house. Hey, John, how's it going? Let me see what we got going here on this field. Okay, I cleared this, and I probably shouldn't have. I cleared this because I had the soil sample price and all that kind of stuff. I had all the prices that are the things that cost me money and stuff on this field. So this is not going to be accurate as far as yield, because I reset it. I shouldn't have done that. Holy smokes, a John Deere. Wow. I bet that's got a cup holder even. Yeah, it's really kind of funny because my lawnmower, I didn't get a Deere. I could have, but they're very expensive. And so I bought a Sears and Roebuck Craftsman riding lawnmower. It's a very nice one. It's got automatic transmission. It's, I think, 42 or 45 width cut. I can't remember. And it's got a cup holder. But I tried to use it one time, and by the time you're out there mowing the lawn with dust and grass flying in the air, and you know there's never, it's not like you're mowing wet grass. You're mowing dry grass, and dry grass is going to fly through the air as you're mowing it, and dirt. And I'd go to drink a little bit from my can of soda, and it was just full of dirt and grass and weeds, and I thought, oh, this is worthless. There is a cup holder. Well, I hope you can use it better than I can use mine, because it didn't work very good. Well, it worked fine. It's just that with all the flying dirt and grass, it just wasn't very appetizing, let's put it that way. Linda says it fell in her pot. Fell in the pot. Well, yeah, I haven't got my mower out this year. I took the battery out for the winter, kept it on a trickle charger in the workshop. But I had trouble with it last year starting after the season. I think I didn't get all the gas out, and the gas gets bad if it just sets for a year. And so I think I'm going to have to get it out to the shop and get it tuned up if I can get it started. Well, those are good little tractors. I think that's how they get away with it. They call it a lawn tractor. That's they can charge a couple extra thousand for that. It's a tractor. It's a John Deere tractor. No, it's a lawnmower. No, it's a lawn tractor. Lawnmower costs you $4,000. We're gonna get $6,000 out of you. Whatever. They got lawnmowers around here, the professional lawnmowers. Honda makes one of them. And because I live on the coast and it rains all the time, the businesses around town, they can't let everything grow up. It looks like hell, so they hire maintenance, lawnmowers, landscapers to come in once a week and mow, whether it's raining or not. And they actually have these professional lawnmowers. Like I say, Honda makes one, I know, that'll actually cut in the rain. I mean, you can cut grass in the rain with the damn thing. It's pretty sweet. John, well, we were talking about it earlier. Double Ott was in earlier. I don't know if he's still here. But he says they've got some new artwork, some new photograph pictures and stuff out on it. I haven't seen them yet. But, oh, there's Double Ott. Yeah, Double Ott was talking about it earlier. Supposed to be out fourth quarter this year. Sometime during the holidays, I'm guessing. Yeah, berry bushes. Yeah, we had wild raspberries here, and one of the things you can do with those, if you can get them cut down, is you put the brambles in a composter. I got a friend of mine that made a composter out of a big metal tube thing. And it rotates. And so he puts his compost in it, and every day he goes out and he rotates it about a quarter of a turn. And then the next day he goes out and he rotates it again, and then again. And it actually gets so physically hot that it burns the thorns up and stuff. And it takes care of all the brambles off of the berry bushes. We have raspberries. Well, not raspberries, blackberries here that are wild and growing everywhere. As a matter of fact, I can see one in my front yard starting to come up. I need to get rid of it. They're a pain. The other thing you can do is rent. They have people around here that own goats, and they actually rent them out. So you can call them up and say, I need to rent a couple goats, and goats will eat them. And so what they do is they come over and they stake their goats out around your property, and let the goats eat everything down, and you just rent a goat. It's hilarious, but they do a good job. They're 30 years old. Yeah, that's hell. That's older than me. Diesel chaser, huh? Yeah, go right over your old car, huh? Right here is why I like to use the GPS. If I use the GPS, then I can actually come inside the cab and work. I'm so bad driving the damn thing by myself that I can't tell whether I'm on the crop or not. Especially now, it's not bad on this one because you can see on the right side, you can see the end of the header. But when you get some of those 45-foot headers on there, you can't see the end of them. So I do not like gardening or yard work. I don't like it at all. If I had my way, the grass would be cement painted green. You can use almost any PC on this game, Jared. Almost any. This game doesn't require a high performance rig at all. They're making it for Xbox too. I've got it on Xbox. I think they've got it on PlayStation as well. I don't. I have it on Xbox. I never did buy it for the PC for the PlayStation. But yeah, you can put it on any decent laptop even, or desktop. It'll play on most anything. Have you got a PC at all, Jared? The green paint on the Deere. I wouldn't be surprised. I had to laugh the other day because somebody's talking about, John Deere this and John Deere that. And I said, I've never seen a Deere that was green. They're generally brown. And furry. Thinking about getting a PC? How much? What's your budget? It's actually, I don't know if it's a good time to buy a PC or not. Might be the only way you get a decent GPU. Yeah, what's your budget for a PC? Also, are you thinking desktop or laptop? I mean, you're still a student. Laptop might be kind of handy. I don't ever use one. I used to. When I traveled a lot with work, I used to use a laptop, but I haven't used a laptop in years. I bought one for the wife to tinker on about 5 years ago. And it still plays. My little one, my 12-year-old plays, it was just a cheap one. I got it for a couple $100. Brand new. It's a Hewlett-Packard. But even then, it still plays The Sims 4 and I've got all the expansions. And that's a memory hog right there. And this little laptop still plays the game. She plays on it all the time. And it wasn't even it wasn't a gaming laptop. It was just a regular little HP laptop I got for a couple $100 on Amazon. A school provided one. Yeah, they don't. they generally, now I could be wrong because I don't know, but the schools around here, they're not really laptops. They're notebooks, which is a little bit different. Like what are those Google ones that they get for almost nothing? The school districts. They're not actually a full blown computer. Notebook's a little bit different. As much as you can make mowing one time a week, every week, you could make good money if you find enough people to mow your lawn that they want you to mow their lawn. You can make pretty good money. You could get a bang up gaming PC for anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000. That'd be a pretty decent one. But to play this game, almost like I said, almost any PC will play this game. Uh-oh. I think I forgot to turn my GPS on that time. Updating for the last 2.5 hours. Yeah, I didn't turn my GPS on, and I missed a little patch there. We'll do a little pickup here. My son got a gaming PC. He got it on sale. It was well over $2,000, but he got it for $1,200. And he bought an Acer. I would not have bought an Acer, but he didn't consult me. And he had it for a couple months and it just shut down. He couldn't even start it up. And he went through hell to get that thing taken back. And of course he bought it online, so he had to send it back in, and they weren't going to fix it, and because when they got it, they said it was broken. We sent it UPS. By the time they got there, the damn thing was busted by UPS. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? It got broken in transit. They wouldn't fix it. They said that he was going to have to pay $800, that they would fix it for free because it had a warranty. But the damage that was done by UPS getting it to him was $800, and they wanted him to pay the $800 before they would fix it. So I said, wait a minute, did you do what I told you to do and put insurance on it before you sent it, UPS? And he said yes. And I said, well, then call UPS and tell them that, they need to pony up. So he called UPS, and the guy at UPS said, oh, well, that thing wasn't packed right. Now, we took it into a UPS store. They saw the packaging, and he put a lot of packing in this thing. And the guy at the store never said a word that it was badly packaged, because it wasn't. And so we had to fight UPS, and finally we screamed loud enough that well, okay, UPS, okay, here's another thing. UPS said, well, they couldn't, we asked them at the store, did you keep the packaging? And they said yes. Well, and so we called UPS, and I said, they kept the packaging to show you that it was packaged well. And then UPS came back and said, well, we can't find them. What? You can't find them? And so I called the store back up, and the store said, "Are you shitting me? UPS, there's a UPS truck here 2 or 3 times a day. We ship out computers all day long. UPS is here every day. They can't find us." So finally, I asked for a supervisor. And I told the supervisor, "This is ridiculous." I told him the whole story. And he said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." He said, "That never should have happened. None of this." And he said, we'll cover it. And so they covered it, and then it got fixed for free. And it's been running ever since. So it's a decent computer. It's had this one little thing wrong with it. But anyway, it was a hassle. It took us a month or so to get that thing straightened out where they'd fix it. But it's a good PC. All right, we got her done. I had another 12 hours to go, Andy. Oh, here's another thing. Now, people feel different about this than I do. I told you I bought my wife a PC from Amazon. Amazon has a company called Woot. And Woot is where Amazon sells things that they can't resell as new. So in other words, if they had a demo, let's talk computers. Let's say they had a demo computer. They can't sell that as new. So they sell it on Woot at a very discounted price. Okay, now, I buy a computer, and Amazon's very good about taking things back. Well, this isn't, I don't like it, or it's broken, or, it didn't work right, or there was a scratch in it, or whatever. And Amazon says, "Fine, send it back, we'll give you your money back." Now, they've got a brand new computer that they can't sell as new. So what they do is they put it on Woot, and they give you still have the full guarantee, the full warranty, because the manufacturer has a warranty on it. So you can buy it at a very discounted price. Now, I got that Hewlett Packard for about half price. It was about a $400 or $500 computer, and I got it for like $200. Now, and people say, "Well, it's refurbished." And I said, so? That doesn't scare me, and the reason why is you could buy a brand new PC at your local store, take it home, and within 24 hours something could go wrong with it. You don't know. Generally, if something's going to go wrong with a computer, it's going to go wrong within a very short period of time. And so if you've got something that you bought and something goes wrong with it, you say, "I want another one. There's something wrong with this one." They send it back to Amazon. Amazon takes it to the shop. Whatever was wrong with it, they replace it. They fix it. So now you've got a computer that that they know what's wrong with it, and they fixed it. And they sell it at a discount because they can't sell it as brand new. But it still has the full warranty on it. So I'm not afraid of that. Because, hey, whatever was wrong with it, it's been fixed. And so they knew there was something wrong with it, and it got fixed. So it doesn't scare me. So I bought this. I've had it for 5 years, never had any kind of problem with it whatsoever. Oh, Craig, I get those almost once a week. I get those all the time. That's why I'm always screaming it. At Windows. It's all Windows. Every problem in my life is Windows. Windows problem. If I woke up today, went outside, and had a flat tire, I'd be cussing that damn Windows. If it's raining out and I want it to be sunny, that damn Windows, they did it again. I blame Windows for everything. All right, now I can't afford to store this because I'm saving up money for those fields. So I just screwed up. I shouldn't have came in here. I'm going to go down and sell the crop. I didn't get much. Oh, wait. I got chickens. Chickens need a little wheat, I think. Over here. Right, cheer. So I'm not afraid to buy a refurbished piece of equipment if it's new. If it's brand new, and somebody. Here's the thing, a lot of things with is it Costco? Costco is one of those companies that you can take something back even if you just don't like it. Like, we've bought things before at Costco and got home and it was god awful, and we take it back. They take it back even if you don't like it. You know, or you know what? I shouldn't have bought this. They don't care. Bring it back as long as you have the receipt. You're gonna get in the pool with your laptop? So, what's the weather like, Jared? Is it hot? I wouldn't get in the pool if it was cold. You're gonna shrivel your business up. Oh, where am I going? I'm lost. And I'm driving through somebody's backyard, tearing up traffic. Something's wrong, man. Yeah, I can't blame Scorp. He's not here. Right, let's see what we get for this. Dar's driving this. Let's see what she's going to give me. All right, we got 134,000. I guess that's a little bit towards a new field. But I noticed that we've got some silage to sell, so let's see what the silage is going to sell for. Did it work? Did they come and get it? You're just getting in? Oh, are you on your phone? You're going to electrocute yourself. Well, maybe that couldn't get... Oh, look. They planted a crop. I can buy the field now. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell did they plant? They've planted oats. Okay, I can buy this. What about the other field? Oh, they planted on this one too. Corn. All right. Let's... Okay. Did I buy this? No, I didn't, because it sells together. Okay, I want them to plant both fields before I buy it. What about this one? This is a big field. I might not have enough money. Let's see here. What are we selling for? Let's get rid of that. And land. And click on it. Okay, so, oh, geez, I don't have enough money. I need another couple 100,000. Let's sell some grass and see if we can make that up. Or not grass, I'm sorry, silage. Grass wouldn't sell for enough, but silage might. For yourself, dog. An aircraft carrier's anchor. I'm assuming that you're not talking about a lawn tractor. You're talking about a regular tractor. I don't think a lawn tractor would make much of an aircraft carrier anchor. Pretty soon we're going to hear Jared, well, come in the pool. Get out of the pool. You're leaving your phone on a table, and I'll be listening to this live stream while I'm swimming. Okay. Is this a pool big enough to swim in? Or is it one of them little inner tube things they put out in the yard for kids to run through? I'm just curious. I have a curious mind. Oh shoot! I didn't let it fill up. Why did I take off? It wasn't full. That's what I get for jabbering. I got a little digestate to sell too, but I don't have a tanker. I'll have to buy one. What do I have in the shop for a tanker? I'm not selling slurry, that's for sure. I got this little fuel tanker, but that's not what I'm looking for. Did I not put one of my big truck tankers in? Okay, these are just grain trailers. Where in the hell's the water tankers? There's some tankers. Okay, I have one modded myself, but I'm not going to get it because it's outrageous. It holds like 3 or 4 million gallons of water. So I'm probably not going to use that on this map. This one takes milk or water. I don't really need one that big. This one might work. Has this got one of them? I hate those though. Is it got? Is that articulated? I hate those. It is. That's an articulated one. I hate those. I want one with a solid. They may not make one. The hell is that? Is that a mixing station? What is that? Haven't seen that before. What the hell is that? Oh, this is one that fits on. Okay. Well, there you go. I guess I'd have to get this one. I don't know what they're trying to sell, but I don't want it. 8,000 gallons. This one is 32,000, but it's way too big, and I'd have to buy a truck to pull it with. Um, all right, I don't want to, but let's. How much is that? 25,000. 25,000. You know, I'm not going to get it because I'm trying to save money to buy that land. So I'm going to buy the land first before I buy any new equipment. Let's see what we get out of a load of silage. It's a big in-ground pool. Andy's aunt had a pool, but it was a bit far away as she was in Australia. Which ocean did they call it? Bit of a walk. Well, actually, Craig, it'd be a bit of a swim. Ah! What's your aunt doing in Australia anyway? And has she got a Scottish accent or an Australian accent? And does she know Hugh Jackman? Just curious. Corbin, how are you? Let's see what we get for a little bit of silage. Oh, before I get rid of all the silage, I need to give some to the cattle. For the 2 cows that I have. Hey, we've almost got enough. We got 100,000 out of that. If we get about 1 or 2 more, I can buy that field. Oh, sweet. Look out. Get out of the way. I'm taking a shortcut. Whoa. Remember, don't drive this way at home. I'm a professional. You got 5,000 views, eh? Congratulations. What was the video, Corbin? The hood cost 5,000 and 18 for a spineless lawyer. Lawyers. I call them. My wife, when she says lawyer, she kind of says it with an accent. Lawyer. Lawyer. And it sounds like liar to me. When she says more like lawyer. You should take it to your lawyer. And I say, my liar? Yeah, you got that right. I checked. I've got. Let's see. The first video that I made on, and I'm no big channel for sure. I'm small potatoes, but I did. I did a video series on a farming game called Farmer's Dynasty, and I checked yesterday. The first video I made of that series has over 41,000. Views, I think. I thought that was pretty good for me. I had a lot of people want me to play that game again. I was thinking about live streaming it again. When I played it, it was early access. It wasn't out as a full-blown game. And they were still working on it. As a matter of fact, every time I'd go on, every week, that I would go on that game, they would have had a patch on it and added something new to the game. And so I played it until I could pretty much do everything that you could do on the game. and I stopped playing it and was going to wait for it to be a finished product. And I never did go back to it. So I don't even know what kind of changes they've done since I played it. And people really liked it. I wanted to play that game because it looked kind of fun to me. And I started playing it, and I had people that watched my channel back then that would just send comments to me like, why are you playing this stupid game? We don't want to see this game. And I said, I don't care. I'm having fun playing it. And as it turns out, I got more views on those games. Where am I going with this? I got more views on that game than I ever get on this game. And people didn't want me to play it. And not a lot. I'm just a few people that would send me comments. Oh, this game's stupid. You shouldn't be playing this. Whoa. Thought that guy's going to hit me. All right, let's see if I can get $7,000 out of this. Well, it's actually 700,000. If I can get the same price. Every Scott. Do they all sound like Sean Connery? All right, I got 732. And let's see how much that was again. 732, 742. One more load and I'll get it. One more. Don't hit that telephone pole. Don't hit that crow. Don't hit that mailbox. Don't hit that sign. Definitely don't hit the telephone pole. At 8780 harvester. I can hit the tree, sure. It's not my fault. Trees jumped in front of me. All right, one more load and I'll buy that plant. I'm gonna buy the plant. I'm gonna buy the whole plant, not just the leaves. Oh, talking about plants, my wife got the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. Well, actually, it wasn't a bouquet. It was a plant, a flower plant. It's beautiful. Great big red, beautiful, whatever they call them, plant stuff, flowers. The head of the flower was red, beautiful, beautiful. And it was, she had it on the front porch because she wanted to get a little sunshine because it was sunny yesterday. Put it on the front porch. She didn't bring it in last night. And so it's sitting on the front porch. Now, she had it setting high enough that it could get some sun. And so from the yard you can walk up to the house, and it's probably maybe 4 foot off the ground because you have to take about 3 or 4 steps to get up on the front porch of my house. And it's a big front porch. And so the ledge that it was setting on was probably from the yard about maybe 4.5, 5 feet off the ground. So this morning I got up and I went to my PC, and I swear to God it was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I said, what the hell's banging on the side of the house? So I have a webcam that shoots out there, so I clicked my computer on and pulled the webcam up. There's the biggest elk I've ever seen in my camera. And I think, oh, Jesus. It scared me. So I got up out of the chair, and when I did, I noticed that he was walking off the yard. So I went to the front porch. He'd eaten my wife's plant. Flowers and all. She was not a happy camper. And she said, My God, I just got that for my birthday. I said, well, did they completely destroy it? And she said, well, half of it was pulled out of the dirt. She said, a little chunk left. I think it'll keep growing. So she fixed it, replanted it, and took it to the backyard where it can't be bothered. But she said, well, thank God I took a picture of it when it was in full bloom. Elk. They say, there goes some decent dinner. I should put a road here, since I borrowed this guy's front yard. I pave it for him. So Andy says that every Scot who moves around the world keeps their accent. I suppose they're pretty proud people. We've got a lot of Scandinavians here in the Astoria area because I live in Oregon, and the Astoria is in Clatsop County. Clatsop County is where Lewis and Clark stayed the winter when they made their trip out to the West Coast. So there was nothing out here but animals, flora, fauna, and Indians. There was no people here except for the Indians. And they spent the winter here, and they established a fort here. And then when people started traveling west, this is where they came. So Astoria is one of the oldest cities on the West Coast, it's the oldest city on the West Coast. A lot of people went to California, but most of them went to Oregon first. That's why they call it the Oregon Trail there. But where was I going with this? Can't remember now. I'll think of it. All right. Oh, wait. Do I have enough money? I do. I have enough money. Let me buy that field before something goes absolutely crazy. Okay. I can do it. Buy it. Now, how much do I need for these two over here? If that ditch wasn't in there, that'd be one pretty good sized field, wouldn't it? Okay, so they want another 477 for that. So let's keep selling silage. I don't know how much I have left. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I got a lot left. I got enough to buy the other field. Anyway, what I was talking about were Scandinavians. Now, you might want to know what a Scandinavian is. They're people from Scandia. Most of them were Finnish and Norwegians, I think. Yeah. Mostly Finns. And there's a lot of Finnish people that live here that are second and third generation Americans. Or more. Maybe more than that. And they still have their own community. They still have a Scandinavian festival. They still fly their Finnish flags and their Norwegian flags, and it took me in the little community that I worked in. It took me a year or two to get people to put their flag under the American flag. They were Americans. They flew an American flag, but they had the Finnish flag on top, and I tried to explain to them, you're Americans now. The American flag should be on top, and the Finnish flag would be, next, if that's what you wanted. And, they threw a fit, and, well, we're Finnish, but yeah, but you're American first now. Come on. Are you not going to admit that? Well, yes, we're Americans. I mean, you were born here, weren't you? Anyway, it took me about a year or two to get everybody to switch that, so they put the American flag up first. It wasn't that big a deal. I just, little things like that, it's like, come on. Be proud of your country. Be proud of your country you came from, sure, but you gotta be proud of the country you're living in. Either that or move away. That sounds political, so I better stop there. All right, so here's the thing. I'm getting roughly 100,000 for every load, and I need about 5 loads, and I think there's about 6 loads in that silo. So worst case scenario is I have to cut some more grass and make some more silage. Well, I can do it. So by the time I come into the next live stream, I should have enough money to buy that other field. Well, those other 2 fields, 12 and whatever the other one was. That being said, it is 3 o'clock, so I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you all had a good time, and I hope to see you on the next live stream. And in the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and have fun playing any games you're playing. That's what it's all about. You've got to keep yourself entertained. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it very much. Good to see you all. And talk's off for now. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye now.